Alright, y'all, so I've passed by this place for years, never thought anything of it. I saw they did steaks, did burgers, but I've never been here. We're at Mr. Hero, one of the only locations here where I live. There's not many people in the parking lot, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty decent. Let's see what Mr. Hero is about. It's not the most popular place out there. I mean, it's not everywhere like McDonald's. It's a little low-key. So let's see what they have to offer. Alright, so here is what Mr. Hero is famous for, what their main thing is the Romanburger. It's kind of like, I'm going to call it a burger meets an Italian sub. You got 2 burger patties on this sub roll with the salami, it looks like, and some other type of Italian meat. Lettuce, tomato, got 2 different types of cheese on there. I believe it is mozzarella and provolone. And I got the onions grilled and tomatoes. Not the tomatoes grilled, but it has tomatoes. I did get it without mayo because y'all know I don't mess with mayo. And I said no dressing, but apparently their dressing is like oil. I mean, I would have eaten the oil if I knew it was oil. But this 7-inch sandwich cost us $5.50. So let's see what Mr. Hero is all about. Let's give it a taste. And the cheese is actually Swiss American cheese. I just looked at the menu. I'll read it real quick. 2 juicy burgers, grilled salami, and Italian lunch meats. Swiss American cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, house dressing, and mayo. And this is Mr. Hero's Romanburger, prepared fresh for you. Alright, let's do it. It's probably sat long enough, but looks like there's, on each half, there's a patty, a little patty. So let's try it. First and foremost, I'm happy to see that is very good quality bread. Has a nice firm exterior, but you can still press it down. It kind of reminds me of a baguette, but a little bit softer. And this is a really good choice because this sandwich has a lot going on. You have your lunch meats and you have your burger patties. The flavor I'm getting like foremost is like salt, and I'm guessing that's from the Italian lunch meat. I just ripped a part of the salami off, and I can tell it was grilled up. It has like a little nice texture, almost caramelization. Let's taste another bite and see what else I have to say. On that last bite I was doing, was trying to get the flavor of the meat to come out of the burger patty itself. I think the salami and the lunch meat is like the most prominent flavor, even though it's, you know, smaller than the patty burger. But at the end, I just had a subtle hint of beef. The texture is pretty good. It's a smaller patty, but most of the flavor is coming from that lunch meat, which is not a bad thing. But this is actually a burger, so I was expecting it to be a little bit thicker. The patty looks thicker on the, you know, menu. Of course, it's going to be like that because they want it to look more appealing. But The onions do come raw, but I'm not into raw onions, so I actually sauteed it. So it's nicely translucent. It kind of moves around, and it's not as harsh as the raw onion, which I like when it's sauteed. So final thoughts. This is a good sandwich. It's not as fulfilling as a burger that I'm used to, like, you know, a thick patty, that the burger is actually the thing that stands out the most. The flavors from the lunch meats and the salami is very good. It all took form. I say the beef is probably the least amount of flavor, but I could tell the tomatoes and the onions and the lettuce tomatoes are fresh. The bread is great. So this is like a good sub sandwich. It's not necessarily like a solid burger. Yeah, I just had a burger. But I'm not mad at it. This is actually pretty good. So if I gave it a grade in my class, I would give it a B. A B for the sandwich that it is. It's not necessarily a burger, it's more of a sub sandwich to me because the beef didn't go as powerful as I wanted to, but the sandwich is pretty good. So this was Mr. Hero. If you're near one, check it out. Try the Romanburger. They also do different sub sandwiches like steaks, and it looks like they have fried Twinkies and tater tots, so they're a pretty holistic place. They have wings too. So if you're near a Mr. Hero, check it out. If you already know about Mr. Hero, tell me what you think. But this is my review. Not bad for a sandwich, not bad for a sub sandwich. This is Mr. Hero. If you want to get away from the Burger Kings of the world, the McDonald's of the world, give Mr. Hero a try, because I like this sandwich better than the burger from McDonald's. So without anything else to say, this is your boy Nick. Like, comment, subscribe. 2018, we're going to put out some more videos than we did last year, especially during this winter time because I have more time to do videos. Peace out, y'all.